Very good morning from London. Welcome to the RANsquawk European morning briefing for today, Monday the 19th of December. Starting then with the major news in the Asian overnight session, the death of Kim Jong-il in North Korea, and that saw a plunge in Asian equities across the board in general risk-averse trade, stemming from the uncertainty of the disposition and mindset of his successor, Kim Jong-un. However, in the European session so far, we've seen a rally across the equity markets, also helping support US equity futures across the board. That's despite the swathe of news flow from Europe over the weekend, which has been broadly negative. Also, the actions taken by rating agencies after the European cash close on Friday, particularly Fitch placing France's outlook to negative, however reaffirming their AAA, and Moody's cutting Belgium's sovereign rating by 2 notches. Elsewhere then, in the fixed income space, particularly in the spreads, we have seen some widening, particularly in the Belgium spread following the ratings actions, but nevertheless the equity markets have been generally positive across the board. Particular strength seen in the Italian banks today, with UniCredit trading up 5% and the European periphery itself performing quite well in the equity space. Looking elsewhere, in terms of the energy markets, they did sell off in tandem with the US equity futures overnight, but have rebounded strongly in the European session, trading up over $1 in Brent crude futures, as we have seen the dollar index pretty much unchanged in the session. Also, in terms of news flow for the energy space, the reiteration from Iran, from one of the ministers there, that there is a possible closing of the Strait of Hormuz if Iranian oil sanctions are put in place by the West. So just a couple of things to keep an eye on there, as the energy market has rallied quite considerably so far in the European session, despite the precious metals, particularly silver, selling off quite heavily in the overnight trade. Looking forward then, it's very quiet in terms of economic data. We do have the US 2-year note auction to look forward to in the US session, but as we wind down towards the end of the year, expect very light flows throughout all asset classes. But that's enough from me. Have yourselves a good trading day.